Thank you very much for watching. Today we'll be doing a quick video on the drawing of a nose, using the nose as a subject. The full video will be on YouTube, so you can check out the link in my bio. And so right now, the technique I'm using is just a very quick and fast style, using the Q-tip and charcoal powder, and putting in layers, very light layers on the outline of the nose. And I just keep putting on the layers. As you can see, it could be in a circular motion, but I just put more layers upon layers till I get my preferred value, and I just keep adding layers. Some people use brushes, but in this particular video I chose to use the Q-tip, and I just use the Q-tip and just spread out the value on the outline. And I'm doing this because I would add details when I get the preferred value I want. And you can see at the middle of the nose, that point will be the brightest point of my drawing, so I don't put in too much value in there for the final. So when I get there, the highlight will be much better. Like I said, this process can be done as much as you want, layers upon layers, till you get the preferred value. So you can just repeat this process for, like I said, as much as you want till you get a preferred value. I'm adding in my lines right now with my charcoal pencil. As you can see, I'm not trying to make it so thick. No pressure. I'm just putting it lightly, so when I use my Q-tip, it'll be able to blend in easily, so you don't have to use too much pressure. I figured those places should be darker, so I decided to use my pencil. Just slant your pencil and put in those marks very lightly, and come back with your Q-tips You can put some charcoal powder on your Q-tips so it can make it softer when you smudge the pencil markings, as you can see. Yeah, I made the darker places darker with my charcoal pencil. Now I'm smudging it and blending it with my Q-tip. Now I'm trying to add some like pores effect. And so I use my pencil and just make like points. Sometimes it could be larger points, depends on the skin texture. So I'm doing this because this will be my first layer to create those pores effect. Like I said, you can do this as much as you want to get the desired result. This is just a demonstration video. So this is going to be the first layer for the pores effect. And my reference had lots of, visible pores. And now I use the clean side of my Q-tip to blend it softly. Sometimes I use circular motions, sometimes I just use like zigzag motions. There's no real specific style. Basically, you're just trying to blend in those marks, those spots, which are the pores. We're trying to create the pores effect. As you can see, I still try to limit the value I put into the middle because that will be the most, that will be the brightest spot. Now I'm bringing in the Mono Zero Eraser. It's a very good tool for creating highlights. So I've gotten, for this particular point, I've gotten a desired value of what I wanted. So I'm starting with the brightest part that really creates, the highlights and, the distinction. So, and the pattern in which pores showed on my reference was circular, so I'm making it circular. Now you can really see the effect of the dark spots and the white spots I'm doing, because in combination they give the effect of the pores. And I do it in a circular motion because you have to study the pattern in which it moves in the reference. So I do it in that curved motion. I do as much as I can based on my reference. Then I use another new Q-tip to lightly blend in the highlights this time. And like I said, this is just one layer. You can go on doing the same thing. Like I said, it all depends on the amount of the value This is just one process. Now I want to go again. Like I said, first layer, I'm putting a second layer. Just adding some darks to the places that should be darker. And you can see I'm not putting in too much pressure at all. Just make it very lightly. So in the end, it's not going to look like a line. It's just going to look like you shade it over. It's going to have just value, not just no lines, but values. You come again, put in another round of layers. Like I said, as you wish. You just do that wherever you think you need some highlights. Now I want to go for another layers of values in terms of spots to create the effect. Now I don't always use spots, but this for this particular one, spots works best to create this value, to create this skin texture I want. And you just follow this process step by step, and you would see how it works. This can be done in it with different parts of the body, depends on what you're drawing. You just have to do it in the pattern you see in that part of the body. It will be different when you're drawing like normal, skin on the face, or you're drawing the hands and stuff like that. But you just study the patterns, and you determine how dark you want it to be or go. I just wanted mine to be, just medium dark, not too dark. And after this, I'll have to use my Q-tip again and go all over. But yeah, just continue the process like that. You see. Right now, I'm pretty much, for this demonstration, I'm pretty much satisfied with the value I want, just to show, how to draw a nose with pores and good value and highlights. And if you follow this process step by step, you'll get it, and it's not hard at all. Keep your pencil sharpened. I know I didn't do that. Thank you.